Hey KastKing fans, MLF Pro Brent Chapman here, and we're going through the series of the KastKing Speed Demon Pro lineup of technique-specific rods, and this is one that you got to have in your box. You know, the other one is the 7.3 jig worm. As far as versatility goes, it's this rod right here. This is the 7-foot spinnerbait rod. We designed this primarily for spinnerbaits, but this thing is as versatile as it gets, especially for a beginning fisherman. If you got to have one or two rods, this would definitely be one of them. You know, a spinnerbait is a very, very versatile bait. It's been around forever and a great way for catching fish. But the thing that makes it so good is it's very, very weedless. It puts off a lot of flash and vibration, which will draw strikes from a long distance a lot of times. And like I said, it's very weedless too. I mean, you can put this bait in places where, for a moving bait, there's not many baits that you can throw through the middle of a bush or through vegetation and all that. So it's what makes I think a spinnerbait so effective, as well as you can put it in places where you just can't put a lot of other baits. But spinnerbaiting is, if you're going to be a bass fisherman, you need to throw a spinnerbait, because it's just such a versatile bait. It's been around forever. It's everybody's favorites, and definitely a must for everybody's arsenal. Like I said, this is the Speed Demon Pro, the 7-foot spinnerbait rod. Specs on this is it's a fast action, meaning it's a pretty stiff setup, medium power, line weight 10 to 20 pounds, which I would say, when it comes to bass fishing, that's covering the gamut for the most part. 1/4 to 3/4 ounce weight size. That's got the wind grips on here, which the wind grips are phenomenal. Whether it's sunny and hot, or cold and rainy, it gets the job done. The nice little bait keeper on the back here. Awesome handle for good gripping, great guides. Just an awesome setup here. I've got this teamed up with, this is on the Bassinator Elite. This is an 8-to-1 gear ratio reel. Sometimes I'll use a 6-4-to-1, depending on how I'm fishing the spinnerbait, so that's up to you. But when it comes to spinnerbait fishing, anything as light as a 1/4 ounce spinnerbait up to 3/4 and 1 ounce spinnerbait, this rod can handle it. So, if I'm fishing a spinnerbait fast, I want that faster gear ratio reel where I'm burning it really, really fast. But then there might be times in cold water or muddy water where I'm really slow rolling that thing and going with a little bit slower reel as well. But, line size for me, usually 15 to 20 pound fluorocarbon. If I'm in vegetation, a lot of times I'll use braid. Spinnerbait, you can fish it in 6 inches of water, or you can fish them out on ledges in 20 foot of water. Very, very versatile bait. You can burn it right under the surface. You can slow roll it by a bush or a laydown, or you can throw it out on a ledge, let it sink to the bottom, and slow roll it back that way as well. But basically the whole key to a spinnerbait is it puts off a lot of flash, and they put off vibration that are probably two of the key components to a fish feeding. Fish feed from their lateral line for vibration, and they fish by sight, seeing flash, and a spinnerbait offers both of those options. The Speed Demon Pro, the 7-foot spinnerbait rod, is definitely a must for every guy's rod box. Hey KastKing fans, let's go fishing.